Fred Williams here from the National Trust, and I wanted to do a quick tutorial for you guys on how to send and receive email through your TrustNet account. So if you're looking at your screen, you'll see that I am on my page, which is available here in the menu item, which shows a picture of me from a couple of years ago. I don't have that much hair now. It shows my latest activity on the site, and if I want to share a message, I can just simply come in here and I can type a message. But in order for me to be able to send mail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in my inbox. My whole mail functioning program is located here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on inbox, and when I click on inbox, it's going to take me to my messages menu. As you can see, I've got a series of messages here from Dr. Mendez. And so I can either look at, from my inbox, I can select all or none. I can see if there's any alerts that have been sent out to me through the system. I can also see if there's any sent mail that I've sent through my account. Also, I can archive my mail as well by clicking on archive, and I can save messages in my archive. And also, in order to be able to compose a message, I simply click on this button here where it says +sign compose. So if I wanted to send a quick message out, I'd simply click on compose, and then my friends' email addresses will pop up. Now, I've sent you all friend requests, so please friend me so that I can send you a message on the network. So then I get to pick who I want to send this message to, and let's say we'll send a message to Dr. Mendez. Scroll down, and then you have a subject block. And in the subject block, we can simply put in new tools, now available. So I just recently set up a new account for Dr. Mendez in SlideShare. So let me just type a quick message on SlideShare. SlideShare is a site where we can store slideshows. So whenever Doc is at a conference and he wants to be able to take his slide deck, his talking points and so forth, he can actually put this up on the internet. So to make the link available, I can just highlight SlideShare, click on link, and now I can come in and I can put in the address, and if I really wanted to put in the slideshow, I can put the whole link to the slide presentation that Doc is going to be using for a particular conference. So once I've clicked add a link, now you see that my text is hyperlinked, which means my text is now clickable, so that I can go directly to that website. And let me just put down here, this is test message only. It also gives me tools to where if I want to be able to add some media to this web page, I can. If I want to insert an image, I can simply click on insert an image. I can browse and say if I want to add our TrustNet logo to this image, or any other image as far as that's concerned. I can put a picture of me and add that image, and it asks you the layout. You want to put it in the center, you want to put it on the left, you want to do a full justification. So let's just put it center. Let's click OK, and you see it takes my picture and it adds my picture to this particular message. Also, there is a bold tool. There is a text tool where I can paste as plain text information that I have in my memory. I can italicize my text. So if I highlight all this information and say I want it bold, and then I want it italicized, and then you can see now it's italicized and it's bold. Or I can even strike through that, and I can underline text as well. So you can see my text is now underlined. And this is my alignment or justifications. I can add quotes if I'm block quoting information, and then I can add bullet points, whether an unordered list, which means there's no numbers, or an ordered list that actually has numbers. And then with the HTML button, I can look at editing the HTML code that's literally underneath this message. Okay? And so all I need to do now is hit send. And it takes me back out, and that message that I just created for Dr. Mendez was sent out to his mailbox. Again, I can come here to my sent mail, and if I need to go back and forward this mail to anyone else, say if you want to say, hey, can I get a copy of that message that you sent out to Dr. Mendez, then I can simply I can forward that message, I can store it or archive it as well, and then I can also delete this message too from my sent mail folder. Click on inbox, and inbox takes me back out to the front page of TrustNet. For friends, I can actually come here and click on friends, and if I want to do an advanced search, I can search for people on the site. I can click the invite friends switch, which is right here. And then what that allows me to do is to share this invite link. This link right here is the link that you copy to your clipboard, and now you're able to come back out to your mail program, and you can literally go in and invite your friends to join the TrustNet. You can do it either, again, through Gmail. It'll import your contacts in Gmail. It will import your contacts from your Yahoo account if you have a Yahoo account. If you have a Hotmail account, it'll import them from there as well. And then it goes right to your mail program as well, if you have a mail program on your computer. And then you can put send to, and then you can paste the message. And it says that you have 1,000 invitees remaining this month. So I can invite up to 1,000 people to join our network here. And then, of course, our link here is to browse, and I can actually add my contacts from Outlook or an Apple address book. And so actually what I have is I can actually browse. I have a TrustNet CSV file. And let's see if I can find it here, where I can actually import all of these messages. Here it is under member data. And let's see, now import the address book. And there's all my TrustNet accounts. And I'll select all. And you can see these are all the email accounts that are available within TrustNet. And then I can turn around and I can send them a message. So I've invited all my contacts. This is everybody. So if I want to do a message out to everyone, I can simply do that. Also, under invitation settings, I can share this link, or I can create a new invitation link. I can invite using, of course, my other mail services. And additionally, I can go into Facebook and I can use an invite tool to either invite people from Facebook or my friends in LinkedIn. And I simply click Save. So now I'm able to go back out to my main page, and if I go here again to my mailbox, I'm right back at the beginning of my mailbox, and I can check messages. So where you see these green arrows, it simply means that we have applied, or replied rather, to that particular message. Where there's a green dot, it means that you have not read that mail yet. And then I can also come in and I can say, show me all my read messages, or show me all my unread messages as well. And I can actually come in and I can select all, and then I could say mark as unread, and it's doing its work. And now you see the buttons come back up, which means it says whenever you have a new message you can literally come in and you can see, okay, that must be new because I've got a orange dot next to it. Or I can actually come back and say mark as unread. I can select all and say mark as read. And you can see it goes back to showing all the messages being read, but the ones with the green arrow are the ones that have been replied to. And then if I want to archive my files, once I select all of them, or I can come back and I can individually, by checking none, it unchecks all the box. So if I want to archive everything that I have in my folder, I select all, and then I can come here under Actions and select Archive. And what it's going to do is it's going to clear all the messages out of my inbox, and when I come over to my archive, that's where all of my messages are located at. So if you don't want to have a lot of messages and you want to keep things kind of uncluttered, then just take your messages and send them over to the archive. And whenever you have messages that are in your mailbox, you simply look over here to Inbox, and next to it will show a number where your messages are located at. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me here in trustnet.ning.com. It's going to be my primary tool that I use to reach out to you all. And on behalf of Dr. Gary A. Mendez Jr., keep the trust. See you next time. Thank you for listening to the Trust Weekly Podcast. You can send your questions and or comments to Dr. Mendez through his website at keepthetrust.org.